Hey kids, it's July 4th, Saturday. We had a really good day today. In the morning, we went to swimming lessons. Then there was a birthday party. Afterward, we visited some close friends whose children are around your age, and you all played beautifully together. It was one of those full, simple, satisfying days. At the birthday party, I started talking with the father of one of your friends. We discovered that we work in the same industry and do similar jobs. We ended up having a thoughtful, fulfilling conversation. It made me think about something your mother and I are very fortunate to have: the people around us. When I look at our family, our friends, our colleagues, and the different circles we belong to, I realize how blessed we are. Not because everyone around us is wealthy, powerful, or successful in the traditional sense. That isn't what I mean. We are fortunate because many of the people in our lives are trying to grow. They are curious, open-minded, interested in ideas, willing to learn. They speak about improvement rather than constantly gossiping about other people. They try to become a little better than they were yesterday. And being surrounded by people like that matters more than you may realize. There is a popular saying, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." I wouldn't take that literally. Your character cannot be calculated by adding 5 people together and dividing the result by 5. Human beings are far more complicated than that. But the deeper idea is powerful. The people around you shape you. They shape what you think is normal. They influence the words you use, the things you laugh at, the subjects you discuss, what you admire, what you criticize, what you tolerate, what you expect from yourselves. And eventually, those small influences begin shaping the standards by which you live. I saw this very clearly when I was a child. At one point, my father changed the kind of companies he worked for and the people he spent most of his time with. And I watched him change. The way he walked changed. The way he spoke changed. The words he chose changed. Even the way he ate and carried himself began to change. As a child, I didn't understand the psychology behind it, but the transformation was obvious. He was adapting to his environment. We all do this, usually without noticing. Character is rarely built through one dramatic decision. It is built through small, ordinary influences repeated over time. A conversation, a joke, an excuse, a habit, a standard that slowly rises or slowly falls. That is why the people around you can have such a powerful effect on your life. Spend enough time with people who constantly complain, and complaining may begin to feel normal. Spend time with people who gossip, and you may gradually start participating. Spend time with people who mock effort, and you may begin feeling embarrassed to try hard. Spend time with people who lie, manipulate, blame others, or avoid responsibility, and those behaviors may slowly stop shocking you. That is the dangerous part. Bad influence rarely arrives carrying a warning sign. It doesn't introduce itself by saying, "Hello, I'm here to damage your character." It usually arrives quietly, as a joke, as an excuse, as something everyone supposedly does. Come on, it's only once. Don't take it so seriously. Everybody lies about that. No one will ever know. And little by little, you begin adjusting yourselves to the room you are in. But fortunately, the opposite is also true. Spend time with honest people, and honesty begins to feel normal. Spend time with people who take responsibility, and excuses start becoming uncomfortable. Spend time with people who are curious, disciplined, kind, and ambitious, and those qualities begin raising your own standards. When the people around you read, learn, exercise, build things, keep promises, and have meaningful conversations, you become more likely to do the same. Not because you are weak, not because you cannot think for yourselves, simply because you are human. Human beings learn through repetition, observation, imitation, and belonging. We are shaped by what we repeatedly see, hear, and experience. I am shaped in exactly the same way. I am shaped by your mother, by you, by my friends, by my colleagues, by the books I read, by the conversations I have, by the videos and ideas I allow into my mind. So be careful about what and whom you repeatedly allow into your lives. Not fearful, not suspicious, just intentional. Now, I want to make an important distinction. This does not mean you should search for perfect people. Perfect people do not exist. Your friends will have flaws. Your family will have flaws. I certainly have many flaws. And you will have flaws too. The goal is not to surround yourselves with people who never make mistakes. The goal is to find people who are genuinely trying, people who can admit when they are wrong, people who take responsibility instead of blaming everyone else, people who want to learn and improve, people who celebrate your progress rather than feeling threatened by it, people who tell you the truth even when the truth is uncomfortable, people who support you but are also willing to challenge you, people who make you feel stronger, wiser, kinder, and more courageous. In other words, people who help bring you closer to the person you want to become. Sometimes, however, you may realize that someone repeatedly brings out the worst in you. That can be painful. You may care about them. You may have known them for years. You may feel guilty about creating distance. You may worry that protecting yourselves makes you selfish or arrogant. But remember this: you can care about someone without giving them unlimited access to your life. You can wish someone well without following their path. You can treat them kindly without allowing their habits to become your habits. You can love someone and still recognize that being constantly close to them is damaging you. That is not necessarily arrogance. Sometimes it is wisdom. You are not saying, "I am better than this person." You are simply saying, "I am responsible for the life and character I am building. And your character is worth protecting. The way you treat people, the way you respond to difficulty, the standards you live by, your values, your principles, your word. These are among the few things that are truly yours. So when you are uncertain about the influence someone has on you, ask 2 questions. Who do I become when I am around these people? And then, do I like that version of myself? Pay close attention to the answer. Some people bring out your generosity. Others bring out your cruelty. Some make you feel courageous. Others make you feel insecure and desperate for approval. Some inspire discipline. Others make irresponsibility feel acceptable. Some encourage you to speak honestly. Others pressure you to betray your values just to remain part of the group. Notice who you become in different rooms. Then choose your circles intentionally. Don't stay close to people only because it is convenient. Don't remain in a group simply because you are afraid of being alone. Loneliness can be difficult, but it is sometimes better to be alone temporarily than to belong to a group that slowly pulls you away from yourselves. Losing a social circle may hurt for a while. Losing your character can take years to repair. But there is another side to this lesson. I don't want you only to search for people who elevate you. I want you to become someone who elevates others. Be the friend who tells the truth, the person who keeps a promise, the person who takes responsibility, the one who doesn't laugh when someone else is being humiliated, the one who celebrates another person's success without becoming jealous, the one who makes effort respectable, the one who raises the standards of the room, not through lectures, arrogance, or judgment, but through example. When others complain, bring perspective. When others gossip, change the subject. When others are cruel, refuse to join. When someone is struggling, offer support. When you make a mistake, admit it. Influence works in both directions. You are not only being shaped by your environment, You are also part of someone else's environment. Your words, habits, reactions, and standards affect the people around you. So choose your friends carefully. Choose your influences carefully. Choose your habits carefully. And choose the influence you want to become. Because little by little, the people around you help shape your life. And little by little, you help shape theirs. And do not ever forget, I love you both very, very much.